amateur porn hour, but the HopCast.
Welcome to the HopCast!
Episode 18.
Episode 18, we've been drinking,
Right.
so we're kind of loud and boisterous.
Right, we're in the middle of the second annual Brad and May beer taste.
Yeah, we've been drinking a bunch of samplings for about 2 hours now, I'd say, something like that.
We started at 7. It's almost 10 now, quarter to 10.
Oh dear.
Yeah. We should introduce ourselves.
Right, I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder, and we have two very special guests that have come to defend their state.
The great state of Ohio.
Okay, and your names are?
I'm Jess.
I'm Kevin.
And they're from Ohio.
So this is the Ohio episode.
It's
I don't know what number we're on, but we're on a 50-state tour. We're checking out all the states, seeing what they have to offer, and we're on to Ohio.
just another notch in our bedpost.
Right.
And
It's basically like we'd have a vest with all the states we've been to, like, Ohio right here. That's where it's space.
Okay, thank you. That's a good spot for us.
and
How
so
many matches you guys knocked off?
Georgia, New York.
I think we're on like, this is 6 or 7.
Alright.
okay,
Somewhere in there.
So we're right up there.
you're in there. You're in
We're
there.
pretty important.
You didn't lose out to Utah, right?
Utah! You always make fun of Utah! Whatever. Ohio is prime beer picking, if I do say so
Well,
myself.
you know, we're gonna find out.
But surprisingly,
ourselves.
we're not going to the greatest of all Ohio beer places this time.
Yeah, not a well-known place at all.
No,
We're not.
We're not going to
in
Great
Ohio.
Lakes.
We're not going to Great
Ohio.
Lakes.
What?
In Ohio, people like
Surprise,
the
surprise.
Yeah, we're throwing a curveball at you. See, we threw that curve, and you thought we were going to Great Lakes, but we're not going there. We're going to BuckEye.
We're doing 2 beers from BuckEye.
And 2 IPAs from BuckEye. 2 different IPAs. So the first one we're going to start off with is their Hippie I.P.A. So we're back,
BuckEye.
and we have the BuckEye Hippie I.P.A. And it's
It's an orangey,
slightly
definitely
cloudy.
not as cloudy as I'd expect though. Like, not clear.
Not clear, but it's not. You're right. It's not super cloudy. Somewhere in between.
Yeah.
You know.
You can't really see through it, but it's not like. I don't know if
You
that's
can
a
see
cloud.
through it,
know
but
what
you can't
that
see
means.
through it
No,
very clearly.
that's the sound clouds make.
Not a lot of sediments. Not a lot of sediments.
No. It's so it's probably a filtered ale. Very good.
Well played.
So we didn't get a lot of head with this. Maybe like less than a finger
Yeah,
less.
not too much. I'm thinking that the alcohol might be high because of that. Didn't mention on the bottle. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Didn't mention on the bottle, so we're not sure. I'm not getting too much in the way of aroma.
My cup's messed
Strike
up.
one. I'm just kidding.
This
Hey,
glass
it
has
tastes
been,
delicious.
this glass has been sitting around for a while. I'm getting kind of like it was washed and sat in the fridge, or sat in the cabinet for a while, so I'm not getting the aroma.
The flavor is nice and balanced. It's not overly hoppy. It actually, the malt takes over a lot more than the hops do, and then the IPA or the hops come through in the back
Yeah.
when you're finished. So it's a very drinkable beer.
Very drinkable IPA. I'd almost say this one's more pale than the IPA.
Seems more like a pale ale to me than an India pale ale.
What's the difference?
So the IPA just has a lot more hops to preserve it.
Yeah, originally, we've gone through this before, but like back in the day when it originated, they would take a ship from Europe over to India. In order to preserve the beer, use hops, which is a natural preservative. So the more hops you use, the longer it will keep for that ship ride. And so it just has a lot more hops in it. But American pale ales have very assertive hop flavors, but just slightly scaled back from the India pale ale.
Right, they don't have to be preserved. right? Is that the idea?
I mean, they don't even use IPAs to be preserved anymore, you know? It's just a style. It's just a style. That's just where it originated from.
But your cousin, right? BuckEye?
Dun, 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 dun.
Shout out!
Shout out! Yeah, this is exclusive stuff right here. We have relative of former
We have
brewer.
a cousin of who knew the guy.
No, it's just a straight cousin of Kevin
Former
Gallo.
Shout out!
Happy Christmas.
So your cousin Kevin was a former brewer for BuckEye Brewing.
Brewmaster.
Oh,
There's a difference.
No, you're absolutely correct. Brewmaster. Holy hell. Wow, that's some stuff right there.
Yes.
So did he come up with this recipe? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
No. He was there for like past year, and then he got into an accident and couldn't walk for a while.
So
It's depressing.
2008 he was
That
there.
was kind of a
Yeah.
downer.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
He was there longer than that, right?
Well, he was there for a while, but I don't think he was the only master as long. But he's still in the BuckEye system. So.
Impressive, nonetheless. That's quite an achievement. Brewmaster for BuckEye Brewing. Kevin.
My family's gonna have to see this now.
Yep.
It'll be on the internets.
Oh, the interweb.
So
I don't
I'm
like
kind of feeling that this is going to rate very highly on the Brad drinkability scale.
Right.
I
I'd
love
say like
this.
70 or 80, because it's definitely a very good sessionable beer. Very drinkable. What? High five?
I have a question.
Or are you just raising your hand?
I have a question.
I think she would like to interject.
The Brad drinkability scale. What is the scale?
It's how many I can drink before that's enough.
Right, but I mean, what's the numbers? Like he
Up to 100.
like.
Scale based on 100.
I could have sworn I've heard like 500s before.
That was the Drew's
That
index.
was the
Oh, the Drew's index. Okay, and the Hunnemeder. How does
And the Hunnemeder is also based on a scale of 100.
Okay.
But mine
And
is.
you gave it a 70.
yeah, 70, 80, somewhere there.
Oh, so I'm gonna give it an 80. Okay.
My scale is not based on drinkability, it's just based on how good the beer is. And I give this an 80. 80 out of 100. Good score.
That's good. I don't know if I've had a beer that's been 100.
What's the highest you've gotten?
85, I think. I
For
don't remember what that was.
I haven't HopCasted a beer that's been 100.
So he's typically the drinkability guy, and you're typically the overall.
Overall beer experience.
That's important to know.
Right, which do run parallel at times, because you're gonna want to
There was that one episode.
enjoy the beer as much as you want to drink it. So
It's true.
Certainly. So we'll probably finish these IPAs up.
Oh
these
wait,
hippies.
what do you guys think?
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Any sort of scale of some sorts?
Thank you for the insight.
I told you this is not my bag, baby.
I'd say, so the top's 100?
Or if you want to create your own scale.
Oh,
No, I'm not
You should
creating.
have thought about this.
Well,
So if the top's 100 and you were at the bar and you saw the hippie, you're like, oh, the hippie.
I could drink this multiple glasses.
Right, that's very drinkable.
Multiple glasses.
Very drinkable.
Okay, what else do I need to think about?
I would give it like
Overall taste.
I would give it like an 82 if we're factoring both drinkability and
My brother's
overall
phone
taste.
number?
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
So 82. Okay, fair enough.
And I like it.
And she likes it. An 82 and she likes it. So fair enough.
Alright. The hippie. So, coming up, we have the 76.
This is the 70s. Oh, by the way, you mentioned that this is their flagship beer.
Yes.
So this is like the most popular beer that they brew over at BuckEye.
And
And
Sam loves it.
And Sam loves it.
some guy named Sam loves it.
Whoever
Shout out.
But they also have the Yuppie. Maeve and I have been to BuckEye, and they have a good amount of beers at their brew pub. Just by the name, what do we think is going to be different?
I think it's going to be more hoppy.
What's the alcohol on this?
It doesn't say, it gives the original gravity, which is 1076 I'm putting that, maybe it's going to be around like 8% or so. I'm assuming that's where they got the name 76, because the original gravity was 1076.
Okay.
But I just threw that together just now.
Unless they love 1976.
I can't think of anything notably that happened in 1976, but I'm not a
Jess,
historian.
do you have any input to the 76 by
I do not.
2000?
I do not.
Okay.
No
do
comment.
not.
No comment.
No.
We'll have to call Stan or who that guy. Kevin.
We need to phone a friend.
I believe I'd like the phone.
But we'll pour this guy out and give it a little sampling.
I will say this is a little more yellowy.
Yellow and more cloudy.
More cloudy.
You definitely really can't
What does
see too
cloud
much.
sound like again?
It's cloudy.
It's cloudy.
It's wispy and cloudy.
Like, clouds sound like wind.
I'm getting more
Interesting.
aroma from it
I'm learning
too.
so much.
Wow. You're definitely getting more of the hop aroma
Mhm.
from this beer.
Sweet and hoppy, fruity.
Oh, I like it.
I'm getting a little more of the grapefruit.
It's definitely fruitier, sweeter.
So you gave it a taste.
I did. Oh, my bad. Was I not supposed to try it yet?
I don't think it's hoppy.
It's
You don't think it's hoppy?
easier to. It doesn't have.
No, I
as
think you're
much
right.
of
I think you're right, actually.
It doesn't have as much of a
Wow.
aftertaste.
Do you have a spot?
We're doing a podcast.
Having a party, we're
This
sorry.
is the problem with doing a podcast during the second annual Brad Band.
Because like us, we at the HopCast, we throw some major ragers. And you just really can't control it.
If you want to be at a beer tasting that the HopCast is having, send us an
Then
email.
bring some beer and then we'll probably let you in.
Or caterpillar bread.
Or caterpillar bread. That was really good, by the way. But I think you're right about that. I don't think it's as hoppy as the hippie. The 76 is not as hoppy as the hippie.
It has less
Oh, that was hard to say.
aftertaste. I'd say.
But
Does it linger as much for
It
you?
does look good.
But it has a better aroma. Like the aroma is much more hoppier and interesting.
I don't find the two of them to be all that different.
I do.
Do you think so?
I do think so.
I think the 76 is a little fruitier.
I think this one has more
Definitely.
taste.
So you would side on this one. You think you like this one better? Or?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like
would
the
say
76
that.
better.
I would say
I
that.
think
If this
I
was
do
a
too.
battle of the hippie versus 76,
But overall, I do like hippies.
As far as drinkability,
I like their overall
just drink it
lifestyle.
like, no, overall of like a beer I would buy. I bought both of these, so, but I'd buy that 76 again. Versus,
over the hippie.
yeah.
Despite the name, I think the hippie was really clean. Like it wasn't a dirty.
It wasn't dirty, it didn't smell bad.
Didn't eat your nose.
It didn't eat all your food in your house.
I didn't find it underneath the overpass.
No grilled cheese?
No good cheese.
Hippies love grilled cheese.
They do.
I like grilled cheese.
Okay, hippie. Okay.
Plus, Brad has been gracing our presence with his bearded look.
Yeah.
So I think he might be a hippie.
Is that for Renita? Shout out!
Shout out,
I might just keep it around. I like it. Because I'm going for the ZZ Top, so.
It's true.
Yeah. And I can whip people with it. We'll see how that goes.
and save your
You can lean
leftovers.
over Benita and
Right.
knock her into the chin.
Yeah. I might be able to keep stuff in my beard.
Oh, like birds? Like
Like
they fly
birds,
out?
pencils,
That'd be beautiful.
cups.
I don't know. I'm
Pencils.
torn. What do you think? What do you think about between the two? What do you prefer?
I prefer the 76. I think it has a little bit more complexity to it because
More interesting.
yeah, just a little bit, and I feel that the hops are still there, maybe even more so than the hippie. I have been drinking, so I can't really remember, but
I
I
think in
think
that aftertaste, the hops come through.
they
Yeah, I
take
agree.
over
I agree.
afterwards. You're right.
I agree.
It's not an initial punch in the mouth
It's
hops
not a donkey punch to the face.
or to the back of the head, but it does sneak up on you. You know, like the hops kind of coat your mouth afterwards. You know. I think they're both good beers, solid beers.
Is there a home brewer, is there a hops you're picking out from it?
Well, I kind of taste Centennial hops in this one. I'm not so good at picking out the different hop varieties, but I think that's like kind of a classic one, and I do taste a little bit Centennial, maybe some Cascade. It's probably a blend of some.
Blend?
I think it's a blend of some sort, but I can't really tell you to be
On
sure.
the hops, I think you can pick out the like. If it's one hop, you're gonna pick that out versus the blend.
Oh, it is brewed with Centennial.
Oh! We featured 2 beers from BuckEye. We didn't feature Great Lakes.
Which we love.
One
We
because
love.
we didn't have them, and because they're very well known. So
We've done them before.
we've done them before. On
I would say as well known
Christmas
as
episode?
Yeah.
Christmas episode.
Lame.
as well known as
Lame.
Goose Island.
No, not as well known as Goose Island, because
Not as well, but
Goose Island uses what is it? Embev or Embev? Anheuser-Busch as a distributor.
Distributing company.
So they're going to be way more well known than Great Lakes.
okay.
Outside of this Midwest belt.
But somehow you thought Goose Island was better than Great Lakes.
Alright, you're here
Were
to
you-
defend it?
Were you guys drunk that night?
No.
That was this morning.
That was this Officially, that was this morning.
I disagree. Completely disagree.
Well, you should have been there to defend your state.
I thought
So-
about it, but I wasn't sure what time it was.
Alright, so Great Lakes on
But
the
I
floor.
want to say I completely disagree. Like,
So-
Fair enough.
completely.
Fair enough.
Outside of Buckeye, there's Great Lakes in Ohio.
And it's
How-
awesome.
You think it's awesome?
I think-
Better than Goose Island?
Yeah, oh, I think so.
How about Great Lakes versus Buckeye?
I know more Great Lakes, so I don't think that's fair.
It's
To
not
compare the two.
So, as Ohioans,
Great
what-
Lakes has more variety than Buckeye, as we've seen right here.
fair.
got
We have
two
two
IPAs.
different IPAs.
So what's your guys' favorite Great Lakes?
Christmas ale.
Wow,
I find it
okay.
delicious.
You're just,
And
you're just pissed.
Edmonds
You
Fitzgerald,
are
is that what it
pissed.
is?
Edmund
She likes the
Fitzgerald Porter
Is
is
delicious.
That's your vote?
that's my favorite.
Okay, that's a good
That's
beer.
delicious.
That's a good beer.
We
It's a
Great
good
Lakes. Great Lakes beers aren't bad. They're
Oh,
good.
they're good.
They're good.
They're bad.
I was saying before on a previous episode how much I like their Burning River Pale Ale. I like that one a lot. I'm a big Pale Ale fan though. So. And actually, I drank all my beer, and
The heck's wrong?
so I've just been getting the linger from now on.
From the 76.
The hops is still kicking my ass in the mouth. It's pretty cool.
It doesn't like wash away.
No, it's still sitting there. I'll mention that. So.
Alright. So you think you defended Ohio well?
I just want to say that the Christmas episode was bogus.
We haven't even seen that shit. In this recording, it might come out after.
I'm just saying, completely bogus.
Jess, you're
like these
ruining
two,
everything.
I don't care.
I'm definitely releasing it after now.
Christmas ale is so much better than Goose Island.
It's a good beer.
It's good.
It's awesome. It's Christmas. It's seasonal. It's
Alright.
once a year. It's Christmas.
I'm like an
it's
afterthought.
delicious.
I'm an afterthought when we had the beer
Oh, this is important. Okay, go ahead.
and this airing. We drank it out the bottle. We poured it in the pint glasses, and our friend did say it was definitely better than the goblet, like that crystal goblet you get, and it is
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
It's better on
Yeah.
tap than it is in the bottle.
Certainly better on tap. Most beers are.
Most yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
I think it's delicious.
It is good.
That's good.
I think it's delicious.
It is delicious.
You'll have to watch the Christmas episode.
I will.
To see what we said.
Okay.
We did.
We
say,
broke it down.
It wasn't like, oh yeah, it was funny, but
Oh, it's from Ohio. It's rubbish.
Did you guys wait to make it to feel how it made you feel warm inside?
no, yeah, we mentioned that.
We even hugged.
You know what?
Alright, well then, alright, that's enough. That's enough. That's all I
Alright,
needed to know.
we gotta end this episode before we continue on.
Wait, I want to say something.
Okay,
Okay.
close this out.